TMX boys as they run round turn number 1. Start away, they've kept themselves nice and clean and consistent. Sinka. Five lights, and we're underway for the final race of the season. It's a scramble towards the whole field in behind as Mazzaroli leads them through one, and Sinise wanting to try and keep right in the challenge. Mazzaroli wants to try and hang up the front all there. Katakazina. Still going at each other here. 3 minutes to go. They're getting around a lot more time. Just 1 minute 21 lap time. Got Shem Backley by now as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall along the way. Has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside. Got to come back behind it. Has just absolutely Superman punched into the wall on the right, on the left hand. The lap one about to get underway. Bismarck and O'Reilly get off the line. Dixon lights it up. And we're underway at Suzuka for the final race of the season. It's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. And it's green, hold it up the line. Absolutely flying. Iracing in second place. Jones. Massive moments already in this one as Jarvis scrambling for position, but it's turned for the fifth lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first attempt on a bit of a solo performance here for Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. Please let me know how the audio sounds, and please let me know if you can hear these broom brooms going around the corner as well. It's going to be a lot of fun out there tonight, and we're going to do whatever I can to make sure that you guys have a spectacular night and enjoy the racing. We are already here for qualifying. These lads have been out here tearing it up like crazy, and hopefully some spectacular times as well as we go through and have a quick look at where we're all sitting at the moment. Looking forward to some feedback from you people out there in the chat and see how things pan out. We are going to try and do something spectacular tonight, all on my lonesome. We've got the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. We've got James Solani on the top spot with a 136.608 at the moment. Adam Jepson in second place, Dougie Gowans, Matty Keane, Jason Depp, Brandon Levin, Daniel Byrne, Geordie Miller, Dion Henrington, and Jackson Terry rounding off the top 10. Have a look at some of these times already with a 137.608 by Gowans, which is looking pretty spectacular out there. Give us a heads up. How's it sounding? Can you hear the cars coming through? Am I too loud? Am I too soft? It's all a little bit of a test pattern at the moment, trying to see how we go. Dougie Gowans has got himself a first sector purple, as you can see on the screen at the moment, getting ready. James Solani, 2 greens. Gowans has backed it off. Matty Keane is having a cracking run through there as well, as you can see the times flying through on the screen. But at the moment, the top 10 is not really changing dramatically on where people are sitting. Few people out there from different teams. We've got the SLM Academy out there, Jepson from Bluebells, more SLM boys, some SRW team boys out there, the Carling boys, Pacific Esports as usual, the Getter Grips are out there as well, Blackout OPR, and there's a few privateers as well. So hopefully they'll be all having as much fun as I'm going to have in the booth tonight. So get a bit of feedback here. Sounds not too bad. You might be like 15% too loud. Mate, that just would not surprise me at all, because if anyone's going to be loud, it's Sinka. I've just backed it off a little bit there for you. But also, don't forget you got a remote control there as well. So let me know. Can you hear the cars? Can you hear the noises coming through? At the moment, we've got the cockpit sounds. So the boys in the cars are always a little bit louder in the cockpit. But let's bring it out and have a look at some of this action out there. We're on board there with Mr. Curtis as he's coming around and tearing it up on this spectacular track. We're at Hockenheim tonight, ladies and gents. We'll be doing at 2040. So the times will be out there. There'll be a little bit of a break between the 2 races that hopefully comes through. Do we want the louder cars at the moment? Let me know if they're loud enough for you, because yeah, we want to balance this right out at the moment and get it right so that I can do this next weekend as well when we come across the line. Hetherington sitting there with the second sector purple, doing extremely well out there. There's a couple of boys out here that do the 86s. A couple of little lads are doing the V8s. A couple of lads do the amazing Super Formula Lights as well. So we've got a combination of everything coming out onto a GT3 tonight. Loving this part of the track that we're just seeing now at the moment. Curtis go through. It's pretty special when you can get yourself around that corner and take as much power as you can through it. Just having a look to see if we need to make any adjustments as we come through. Nothing happens to the sounds. Keep me on board, keep me honest, peeps. Also, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and make sure that you subscribe and get across and see all the races. We did have a few people dropped off. I must have already put them off. But keep the chat going as well, because being in here on solo tonight, it's always good to see that people are out there. They're still actually listening. Feeling the love is a good thing when you're doing it on your own. We've got Jay Solani sitting there on the 137.58. A couple of tenths ahead of Adam Jepson from the Blue Racing team with a 137.73. Dougie Gowans is about 2 tenths off Solani, his teammate, in 3rd place. Matty Keane has got himself out there as well. I'm going to just pop this on exciting So it keeps switching us around the place and going well. SRW must miss myself and Barbs. Oh, Mr. Hughesy. How you doing, brother? Always miss you, mate. I did actually see you pop up in my chat in one of the Iracing forums the other day. I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're surviving. You're suddenly becoming much softer. Oh, man. Look, keep on top of me. I will pump myself up a little bit more. Maybe it's just my excitement levels as well. So we'll have a look at it. Car noise is good and through. Loving it. All right, feedback, and more feedback. Hughesy and Barbs, I think they were racing tonight as well with the endurance series. So hopefully they did well as they were out there. I did see Barb was online at the time. We are cracking into the last, what have we got? Last 3 minutes of qualifying at the moment. So James Solani has got the top spot, ladies and gents. We're 137.582. 1/10 of Adam Jepson. And then a further Dougie Gowan's 0.023 across that line. Then 0.086 from Matty Keane. So it's going to be a tight one coming through. I have no idea who won this race. You viewers out there and drivers out there probably know more than I do. So don't spoil the surprise. I like to unwrap my presents and enjoy the surprise once it's all unwrapped. But we'll have a look as these guys come through, and we've got the last few minutes to get it across the line. And some of these cars are looking mega sexy out there. Have a look at that beast. One of the Pelicans is out there, sporting a beautiful looking car. Loving that livery and that colour. It looks spectacular. I believe that's Mr. Curtis coming through there from Get a Grip, one of our series admins. And the times are still flying through. The hammer is about to fall. I'm not sure why the session thing isn't there. It should be there. It is. See, all these little things will come through and will get a grip for us. Pardon the pun, while the cars are flying around the track. But I'm loving the way these cars are coming and handling that first corner. It's going to be a tough one when the race starts, because we know you're going to take advantage of getting out as wide as possible to get as much pace through that corner, over that curb as well. It will be interesting to see how it all comes through. Hey, look into Can Watch myself on Stream Live. Love it. Well, maybe I should do them all as delayed telecasts so you can all sit back and have a watch. Maybe it's the only way I'm going to get ratings out here these days. But we've had some really good, spectacular live shows in the last few weeks. We've got 30 seconds left in qualifying. And then going from there, hopefully, all my other buttons will work as well. So be patient with me as we're going. Looks like there's only a few left out on track. Because it is a 2040, you won't get the opportunity to stick it out there after the 15-minute mark. The hammer will drop as usual, and it will go straight to the gridding options. There'll be no extra time after it. What's in the 15 seconds? There it is, ladies and gents. The hammer has dropped, and that's where they are sitting at the moment. Have a look at that. So a great bit of work. And the boys have done, that's spectacular for that to do for me. We'll hide that screen and have a look at how it went with the final results. And it's not even doing as I wish, but just bear with me for a sec. It's making its way through from race results to gridding. So it will show us in a few seconds. But I can tell you that we have, at the moment, Jane Solani as the lead driver out there.
Right,
Second
guys,
will be
well done in
Adam.
nice and clean there.
I'll just be quiet while Steph goes on in the background.
Stephen is having some broadcasting issues by himself up there tonight.
Oh, there's
it
Steph.
will be
Steph last week told me that I was having issues, so we'll just talk over that anyway. But it will be a spectacular run through for these lads. Rolling start as usual, and it will be a cracking start as usual too, especially around this track. That first corner is going to be something to look at, and hopefully it will give these lads a nice battle all the way through.
Please tow, or you may tow. If you are involved in an incident and wish it to be reviewed, please call out your car number and lap number only. We don't need any further commentary unless it's something that
All right, so Steph's given everyone their final driver's briefing about the commentary and comms use. So it will be interesting to see how that pans out with these boys. As you know, I haven't watched this tonight, so it's going to be an absolute pearler. And I'm in my lonesome as well. Everyone's gone to bed. We've had a big party today, so and I'm not too cracking, which is fantastic.
Wave rounds will be completed tonight if required, and we'll get you back racing as quickly as possible. So guys, go out there, have some fun, and good luck.
All right, we're not too far from it at the moment. And the lads will be getting ready to go. People are going to start gridding up. A few boys on track already. Jordy Miller's got himself in place. Oh, look, it decides to work now. Don't you just love that shit? All right, so we'll hide that and we will scroll through here. So, ladies and gentlemen, it isn't doing what it should be doing, but it's getting there, so it's not too bad. There's a few things we need to fix as we come through, but we've got the front row. We've got James Solani, Adam Jepson sitting through there. In the second row, we've got Dougie Gowans and Matty Keefe Keen, two teammates coming through there as well. Hopefully they'll be having a bit of fun and treating each other nicely through there. And we've got in the fourth row, we've got Will Morgan from PER versus Brandon Levin in his sexy Team SRW Motorsports team car. In the next position, next row, we've got row 4. We've got Jason Depp beside Nicky Martin from Get a Grip, the SLM Academy. Mr. Depp is doing extremely well in all vehicles at the moment in this season. We've got Jason Dorman and Daniel Byrne running across there. The grid will start moving shortly as the ticker goes through. And then we have the legendary drivers from SRW. Chief Jordy Miller's across there and Jackson Terry coming through. A few new names coming through in this series as well as the boys lighting it up. Ruben Martin, a new one to the Get a Grip team beside Callum Hodgkinson in the Mustang as well. He must be waving that flag for Mr. Hughes at the moment. Dion Hetherington is across into that sexy beast from PER beside Thomas Sonny Cena. And in the next row, we have got Hamish Curtis, one of our admins, against Adam Mueller. As we can see, they are starting, but we can still keep going through that grid as Matt Cesario is in there with Peter Pav on row 10. And we come across the last few rows, ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Davis and Damien Walsh coming through there in both their sexy vehicles. In 12th place, we've got Andrew Proctor and Andrew Martin coming through. And then coming through that final few spots, we've got Mr. Simon Farrington. And downstairs, we have got tonight the lovely helpers, which do all the hard work. And that is Stephanie Piccoli and Mark Cochran. That didn't turn out too bad, but we will get cracking in the rest of this race as, ladies and gents, they are getting ready to warm up these tyres and get ready to move it. And we are just about to go green. Here we go. Coming through the final bits. Some of these cars are looking spectacular as we're getting the rock and roll. I'm not sure who's won this, who hasn't won this. The safety car has pulled in. We are go, go, go. They are racing, ladies and gents. We are down and getting ready for that first lap as they cross the line. They will put the pedal down to the metal, and we're already coming through. Have a look at these lads come through. 2 wide, 3 wide into the first quarter. Keeping it nice and clean, keeping off that internal bump, but also keeping it on the external part of the track. As we come through, we've got all the action. And where did that all go? There it is. Jackson Perry's got a bit of dust coming through, loses the rear end as he's coming through. There's a bit of contact in the back there. We can't show the replays, but we will keep going. It looks like Jordy Miller was involved in one of the Matt Cesarios coming through at the moment, ladies and gents. So a bit of battling coming through all the way. James Solani has got himself a spectacular start and leading them through already the 1.39 seconds, pushing it out to 1.2. Here comes Dougie Gowans closing that gap, coming through and going through the back end of the course straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide in the back there. You can see it. We've got Solani, we've got Gowans, we've got Jepsons, we've got Martin, Morgan, Keane and Depp all doing a spectacular job coming through there. good to see that they're out there. Keep the stream going and keep the chat going, peeps, because you guys probably know more about what's happened in this race than what I do. And hopefully we can give it some justice as we're coming through. We've had Brandon, Levin, Proctor all come off the track in the back of the area as we see Solani take that curve very aggressively coming through. Nice part of the track here, getting nice and tight because there's a little bit of camber just on that corner entrance. Gets to whip you around. And there's a bit of a double right-hander here. You've got to pick that right line so you can pan that foot down and get around here beautifully. As Solani does a beautiful line through there in that Lambo. They take advantage of the AstroTurf, ladies and gents. You can see them going around for lap one. What a bit of a show these lads will be putting on. Stay tuned with us and do not give it a break. Made like 20 setups for that Audi for this race. Well, now at least you'll get to see those setups in action. And hopefully the stream doesn't go kaputski on me or anything like that. Being this is the first time we've shown live from my system, it will be interesting to see how it tracks and travels. Let us know how the audio's going. Let us know how the sound's going. If you've got any feedback you want to give me, please share it whenever you can. It's going to be it's not going to be a long night. It's going to be a fun night, and I will definitely have a bit of fun through there. Oh, looks like Brandon Levin's crashed in the background. Well, I can't go across and show replays, peeps, because we are on a replay stream, but I can take it through from one car to another and share it around as much as I can. Let me know how the stream is going. Don't tell me you didn't put enough fuel. I don't want to know. It's like telling me what's in the present and what's not in the present. Let us know the stream quality as well, if it stops and starts, if it staggers or anything like that, because I haven't done it through this system before. So it will be interesting to see how it behaves. This tonight is really a bit of a test run to making sure that we've got the love where we need it. Looks like we've got a lot of cars coming off the back end. Hayden Davis has come through. Brandon Levin again having another issue coming through the back of that pack. I'm not sure if he even completed this race. If my memory serves me correctly, he might not have, but here he is coming through the back end. Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Academy has been doing pretty well. Bit jumpy, Steve, and you sound like you're in an echo room. Oh, man, that sucks, because audio is why I didn't go through last week and do it, because that's one of the issues I have been having with the system coming through. It's gone a bit scenic on me at the moment, but they're a little bit echoey. I think I can hear it just there, but I tell you the truth, I don't know where I can adjust it because of the way we're trying to filter the race sound through as well. So we're just going to have to grin and bear it, and hopefully it won't be too much of a headache for you guys to watch and listen to. But we will clean it up over the coming weeks as we get a little bit of contact just avoided there. Harrington nearly got Cesario off the back of him in a nice Porsche with the traditional gold of Harrington's got there. Here comes Cesario, he tucks it in behind him, does a great bit of work making sure that he can keep it clean through here. There's a lot of little passing opportunities on this track, so it's a great place to get in nice and tight, especially around this back end. If you can get in nice and tight around here, you can take advantage of some of these corners. Drivers will go wide, and that red hot dog bit of the apex right there is a tough spot to go. You can lose your rear end quite easily on that as Harrington pulls around and does a great bit of work out there. Solani has just set the fastest lap as well with a 1:38, so he's doing some spectacular work out there at the moment. I can't see anyone crashing out there. Looks like Callum Hodgkinson went off in the back end a little bit, so to get a little bit of track advantage, I'm sure he's been getting pretty much a lot of help from Hughesy to make sure that he can get himself across that line and do what he did in that car last season, because Adam Hughes was next level in that car last season. It handles like a boat, but if you can get it running, slow in, fast out, you will do some amazing times. Also, if you're sick of hearing my voice, let me know and we'll shut me up. But I will fix this sound system in this week's back-end meetings that I have with my broadcasters. It's just a selection of audio, basically, the way it comes through, and it was tough to get the main problem we're having is getting the car audio coming through, so that way you guys aren't just listening to me as Hughesy nearly hits the back of Cesario. Cesario gets a beautiful lift off out of that corner. Great work there straight away through. He is on Curtis as well. got the outside line, doing extremely well there at the moment, putting the pressure on. He's had to back off to make sure he doesn't make contact. Is he coming through again? He's having a look. Bit of pressure there. PER versus SLM at the moment, ladies and gents. And they have got bit, what's that say? Classes are a bit how you going. Classes are a bit how you're going. Not even looking at that at the moment, so I wouldn't even worry about it. It's nothing that I've changed in the back end. The most important thing was to get you guys this show, because people have been pestering me about it. And life's been pretty busy trying to get this organised in the background and making sure that it works properly, because last thing I want to do is come out here and give you guys a dog's breakfast instead of just a breakfast. Here we go. If there's someone out there you want to see, let us know as well. There's Josh Dorman is having a go here at the moment. The battle in front of him is pretty hot as well. Jackson Terry is having a great bit of battle here in the middle. He's got this meat in the sandwich. He's got Rubens behind him. He's got Jason Depp in front of him. And they're going for it all the way through. I wonder who's won this race. I wonder if there's been any dramas. I wonder if there's been any penalties. Oh, a little bit there. Curtis nearly just backed it into back there, but also as he slowed down for that corner, he's also had Tazaria almost back into him too. So boys are all going to watch their entry speeds and exit speeds into these corners. At the moment, James Solani is leading it out. Have a look at this lead he's got at the moment. He's got 1.8 seconds up ahead on Adam Jepson at the moment, right through there. You can see it there. And just behind him is the OG. He's getting in there. And Dougie Gowans is doing a spectacular job keeping him honest as we go. No split screens tonight, because if you haven't noticed, I'm not talking over the top of anyone, and it's just little old me. Can we have the timer on the screen? Well, I'm not sure which timer you're after. There's times between. Oh, the timer has turned itself off. We can have the timer on the screen, my brother. The Matty Keane train. The boys will be doing some amazing battles out there. I wish I was out there driving these cars. Actually, they're quite spectacular bit of kit to be involved in. I can hear the echo as well you're talking about, but I really don't know where to pick it up from. The only thing I can try to do is shut one of these mics down and see. I'm actually going to do a bit of a test here, like right now, ladies and gents. I'm going to turn off one of these mics and let you know if you can hear me at all. Well, I'm assuming that while I was doing that, you guys could not. We can hear you, so you could hear me then. Was there an echo then when I turned this off? How about we just leave it like that for now, and then I'll play with it later on in the week and try to get it going through. Just let me know if you want more car sound or you want more of my sound. We'll balance it out and keep everyone happy, ladies and gents. But keep an eye on this time. We're at the halfway mark of the first heat, ladies and gents. And the battle up the front end is James Solani, Adam Jepson, Dougie Gowans, Nicky Martin, all driving out there doing a spectacular time, doing really well. There's a bit of a battle forming now at the moment with Rubens Martin and these boys around him. There's got a battle pack of Keefe, Depp, Terry, Martin, Norman, all coming through. As you can see right now, Rubens has got Jason Depp in front of him. He's on the outside line, having a bit of a go. More of the Lambo, please. We'll see what we can do, my friend. Which Lambo? That's the big question. And the times through there are going really well. All the way from Will Morgan down to Hamish Curtis. He's only about 3 tenths and 5 tenths. This is a little battle pack that's forming at the moment. Jason Depp's having a bit of a look, trying to get out there and see what he can do. But tight little part of the track, you really want to be on ball through here, on the brakes in the right spot. and make sure you don't end up backing into someone, because there's different people take slightly different lines through there, going a bit more heat and less heat coming down those corners. But this is a great look. Oh, we've got a rotating car through there. Who is that? That's Jason Depp having a bit of a rotation. I'm going to try to see if we can get a replay going, but I'm too scared to be honest, because I don't know what the replay is going to do to the replay, if you follow me. If it was live, I'd be in there doing it straight away, but have a look at this at the moment. What a cracker bit of a run there. Those two boys switching it through there. Matty Keane and Jason Terry going through it. Jackson Terry, I should say. Keeney's got the pressure on the back of him at the moment, but he's pulled away slightly. Ooh, that was a bit of a wild turn coming through there. Tucked in straight away. Having a look, get a grips. Rubens is there as well. Rubens takes the outside line coming through there. Is he going to be able to hold it as it turns into the inside line? This is a great bit of a move there. Rubens is showing that he's got a bit of skill out there. He's the adopted Martin, I think. There was a bit of a family tree out there, but I cannot remember it for the life of me at the moment. Jackson Terry is all over the back of Rubens at the moment. We're going to name him Barrichello, or we're just going to go with Martin. But having a look, oh, Terry's gone in there hot. He's gone in there way too hot. He's backed it off just in time to let Rubens correct his car. But in that period, he's actually got himself a position. Joshua Dorman has jumped in on top of Terry there and got himself in a fantastic position at the moment. All aboard the Matty Keane train. It does. Oh, Curtis does it sideways. No, sorry, Martin does it sideways. 3 wide through there. Looks like a bit of contact there on Rubens. Rubens is doing that battle really well with Josh Dorman. Dorman's just tucking in behind him. Got 3 wide coming through. These boys are battling it like crazy coming through there. I'm just going to get the right battle pack, because here it comes through. 2 by 2 coming in on the sector, coming into the final section. Martins is having a stellar run there. Thomas Sonny Cena is in there on Rubens. He's giving him a nudge, a bit of extra love. Rubens has corrected it. I'm not sure how he's held that. He's lost a place. He's lost 2 places. Thomas Sonny Cena and Jason Dorman just swamped him as well as they come through. This is a spectacular one. Made it new and made you have some straight line for the funny and the speed. I tell you what, I can't follow what you guys are saying, but I'll take your word for it. Oh yes, I am the firstborn adopted son. I'm assuming that power miner is Rubens out in the chat as they come through and doing a spectacular run. That battle here, Rubens Martin and Joshua Dorman, Hamish Curtis. Have a look at this coming through, ladies and gents. These boys have really been putting the show on. We're definitely not going to fall asleep. They're leaning on each other at the moment, having a bit of a go. There's the blue get a grip and the orange one. They're battling through under brakes. Is he going to get... Oh, he's got it in there. He's nearly got on the back. Starting to see them. And here comes Curtis. Curtis takes the inside line.
326, lap 8 and 9, please.
In the back, you can also see these boys coming through with a bit of contact. I think that was Hodgkinson and the lads coming through as well. But they've done a spectacular job. There's a few battles coming through there. Brandon Levin looks like he's having a go with Anna Mueller. Mueller is in the beautiful PR colours. Here comes Levin chasing him down, trying to put the... Oh, he's done the over-under as they've both disappeared off my screen. Oh, my goodness. Couldn't have predicted that one. Well, I'm going to have to leave those 2 out of the picture, because that's going to be a hard one for even my small mind to follow. We'll get back up to the top end of the picture, ladies and gents. We are down into the last 5 minutes. I hope I'm doing this justice, because it is a lot of fun. And I'm spewing I did miss this race, because I hate missing any races. But the boys coming through, that bit of AstroTurf, it looks like it was definitely a dry race tonight. So we'll see how it continues later on. Don't spoil it for me, please. But the battles are continuing. We are on with Rubens Martin. You can see him just there with the orange and yellow. He's got his teammate Martin behind. Curtis behind him. Then Dorman, Cesario. But the front is Thomas Sonny Cena. He is the SLM bottle in the pack at this point, and holding up these lads. And probably not a bad thing, because it gives his teammate Matty Keane a bit of space up the front end. We're going to go have a look at Nicky Martin at the moment. He is there, having a bit of a stoush there with Will Morgan. That's a spectacular one to look at as well. let us know if you want to jump in for interviews, mate. I don't want to know that if you want it. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. We'll try to get people for interviews if they're around and watching it. And also, if the system allows me to do it, because, for Christ's sake, I'm having some audio issues. Everything else seems to be behaving to the extent that I can make it behave. But have a look. At the moment, we are having battles galore. Lambo V10 has entered the stream. There it is there, the beast in green and gold. Coming through. Great bit of battle at the moment. Will Morgan is putting some immense pressure on this car. He's got himself down to 0.28. And we know that Will's an accomplished driver in anything he pops himself into. And I'll tell you what, the Martins have been doing extremely well in the last few
Attention all
rounds
teams.
of all the
Black and
SRW
white
series.
warning
They've
flag,
been
car
putting
550, bumping along a straight on lap 9.
I can hear something from Steph. I couldn't hear it. Maybe you guys could hear it. The Martins have been doing extremely well, keeping the SLM boys honest as well, coming through some of that racing that they've been on to. But hopefully it continues like that. But it looks like, no, don't tell me the track is frozen. Oh, no. Well, let me know if it's still going at your end, because at my end, oh, no. Iracing has just kicked the bucket, ladies and gents. It's glitched on me like crazy. Hopefully it'll let itself come back online. No, it hasn't. I'm going to reboot the race and try to get it back. Can you friggin' hell believe this? Oh, man. That just, that's the replay that's kicked itself, ladies and gents, not my stream. So I will relaunch that, and I'll keep you all here and enjoying the show, because I will try to get it back to where we were for that damn thing. Can you believe that? You should have seen what happened. This was like, I'll tell you what, lucky I'm not an epileptic, because the screen started flashing like crazy. And to be honest, I'm running 2 separate computers for all this too, so that makes sure that it doesn't compound one computer on top of the other. But we will, just as you're hyping up the team, Steph's voice crashed it. Well, at least it wasn't me this time. But yes, it was an unforeseen incident. And it ended up with 3 minutes to go, lap 11. Maybe I can find it in the system, and bear with me. The pains of live broadcast, and yeah, what a lot of love that is. Well, there you go. That's one negative. Steffi, no, it's all good, Steffi. I'll take it on the chin. I usually do. I'm the SRW punching bag. I've got what's that boxing brand name on it? I can't remember, but here we go. We're at 53% and things just reloading. So do not disappear. All right, 3 people have left. Get your mates, tell them to come back, because they can be patient. If they can be patient, I've been waiting to do this all week. They can at least stick around while it's black and dirty. And let me know how your weekend was, because I had an absolute cracker. All right. It's coming back, ladies and gents, so bear with me for a sec. We're just got to find lap 11, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, iRacing will not crack the shits as well. So, fingers crossed that, you know what, Steph, it does happen, but it always happens. If it's going to happen, it happens to me. I'm just one of those blokes. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen to me. All right, here we go. It's just about to come up on the system. You'll see it just like I see it. All right, let's have a go. We are going to try to find lap 11 while everything is in the way. Let me just get rid of SDK for a second so that I can see what's going on. All right. Are we on the right sector? No, that's practice. Bear with me. Qualifying. I know there's another way of doing this, but I don't know how to do it. All right, now we're going to go lap 11. And we're going to continue the fun like nothing happened. All right, so for all you people out there, just erase all that and just pretend that nothing else has happened and we are still racing just like we were a few minutes ago. And the show goes on and on and on, and we were with... where were we? We were with the Martins up the front here. That's where we were. Nicky Martin, ladies and gents, was doing his bit as I get it off the scenic camera. And we're back. All right, lovely. See, a little bit of patience and it's all good. And we're back in the battle. We've got 3.5 minutes, 5.5 minutes left to go. And we're watching Nicky Martin battling it on at the moment. Callum Hodgkinson has crashed. Andrew Martin has crashed as well while we're doing that. I'll pretend, Steve, thank you very much. We'll just all close our eyes and just pretend that Steve just was having... That was a toilet break. But we are sitting here, lap 11. We've got less than 5 minutes to go. We've got James Solani in the top spot, Adam Jepson in the second, Dougie Gowan's third coming through there. So the boys at the top have been doing a spectacular job. Solani has had it all on his own, so he must have had a cracking setup on that car. Adam Jepson, you can just see him come through, and there's Dougie Gowan's. The big gap between those boys, back to Nicky Martin as well. Martin is there, but he's getting the pressure on from Will Morgan. Will Morgan is putting the heat on at the moment, almost like an old school song that I've got. I have not. So Matt changed his name in the comments, cheeky bugger. Let's keep going. We've got a lot of fun to have. We've got Morgan down there. Bit of a Jackson Perry is having a bit of a go there with Matty Keane. He's just done the pass. Just picked up the pass on Matty Keane there, doing a cracking bit of work. Terry, a new driver in the series. I haven't seen him before. Be interested to see how he's done in that series. Here comes Keithy Keane trying to put the pressure back on him as they're coming through with 4 minutes left to go. They're going side by side. Keaty's got the outside line. Terry on the inside. Beautiful work by both. He's going to go for the over-under. But it doesn't look like it. But he's got a bit of pace coming out of that corner at the moment. Cracking bit of work as Keaty's all over the back of him, putting the pressure on. Looks like Keaty's gone for the Mustang this season. And he thought maybe I could do a Mr. Hughes and get out in that beast. But we're coming through. The bit of the battle's coming through. Again, we've got Hamish Curtis, Martin and the boys as they come into shot. The battle through here, this mid-pack has been immense all the way through. I don't think I've given him enough love through here, but I tell you what, the Martin brothers raw over the top of him. Oh, look at that. Hamish Curtis has got a bit of Josh Dorman's giving him the door from the rear from a little bit there, but he's got this grip, so he's done extremely well to maintain the pace coming through the corner, putting the pressure on Solani like over Thomas Sunny Cena like crazy. Excuse my cough. If you haven't noticed, I'm a bit more huskier than I usually am, so I hope your wives aren't affected in a positive manner. Take advantage of it if you can. But my voice is all over the shop at the moment. The top Pro-Am pack right there, they are doing an extremely good job all the way through. Battles all the way from 7th place to 14th place down to Geordie Miller, and they're going for a strong. The Thomas Sunny Cena, he's backing them all up, mate. He's definitely backing them up. He's protecting his team boss. Look at Matty Keane. He's there. He's got Jackson Terry just slowly pulling away from there, getting a bit of a gap and trying to maintain it. The front few still Solani. He has got it all on his own. He is having a spectacular run in a big way. Have a look at that. What a gap that is to Adam Jepson all the way through. 1.5 seconds through there. Dougie Gowan's also another 2 off Solani as well. He hits me. Oh, someone, don't spoil it for me, man. Oh, it's doing crazy things, ladies and gents. You can see we're doing a bit of a fit, but we're going through, ladies and gents. Here we are coming across the line. We've got it, bringing it home. James Solani takes it home in first place, coming across the line for Heat 1. Adam Jepson brings it home in second place, and Douglas Gowans comes across in third, bringing it home for Heat 1, 1, 2, and 3. Solani, Jepson, Gowans, and here comes Martin. He's got his grip and he's got the boys. He's being tagged and followed around by Will Morgan in a big way as these cars gone through. Another one's coming through. Here comes Thomas Sunny Cena and boys coming through. Oh, Cena's lost a spot in that last bit coming through. Matty Keane got it through nice and clean as these boys are racing through, coming through and having a spectacular run. Ladies and gents, what a finish that was with some of these lads. I did not do this justice in any way, shape or form. I'll give myself a hard C on this race so far. But I tell you what a spectacular run that was. I'm going to give it a crack. I'm going to have a go and see if the system will let me show the results. Or maybe it's too early. Oh, it's done it in a way. It's sort of done it. We'll have a look. I might go into a scenic position so we can have a look at it a bit better. But, yeah, it's a little bit hard to read, but we'll go through it and have a look, and I'll have a chat to Biggles on this one and see if he can help me with it. But as you can see, I promise I ran out of fuel in the final corner. Dougie Gowans brought it home with a cracking light run. He did not bring it home. That was James Solani that brought it home. So the system is lying at the moment. For some reason, it's got James Solani coming through in second place. Correct me if I'm wrong here, ladies and gents. They've got Gowans and Nicky Martin. I believe the rest of it comes through pretty accurately. They've got Morgan Jackson, Hamish Curtis, Thomas Sunny Cedar, Geordie Miller, Matt Tazario, Daniel Byrne, Josh Dowman, Jason Dev, Callum Hodgkinson, Dion Heverington, Adam Jepson, Peter Pav, Andrew Martin, Simon Farrington, and Rutens Martin. There was a few more that came through there, but I'll get this off the screen because it is one hell of a thing to hide. Maybe the old results system will look better and work better as it tries to open up, and it didn't work, which is, that's just typical of the system that I have at the moment. But anyway, that was race one. We are on to race two, ladies and gents. We are not too far from getting that going. And there's the warm-up timer at the moment. There is no one out on track, so it's time for me to have a bit of a chinwag. They are awesome super formulas. Don't want to spoil the feature for you, Steve, but you're seeing the feature results. Oh, what the? Okay, well, that explains what that was, but thank you for not spoiling it. I hope I didn't spoil it for the viewers, Steph, the ones that didn't watch this race. Just quietly, nudge, nudge. Don't worry, he hasn't noticed. I haven't noticed. There's so much going on. I'm still getting used to this system and all the bugs and stuff that it does. It's a bit hard because I've got a blend of Hamish's Biggles' setup and JP setup, and the two of them across each other with an update in between. So there's a few things that aren't working too good. There's not much use quitting the warm up because there's only 2 minutes left in it, and there's no one out on track, so we'll just take you for a scenic spin around the track at the moment so you can see it. But a big thank you to everyone that's come out and supported this hodgepodge of a show that I've put on. Hopefully it's not too much of an embarrassment to the SRW brand. I'm trying to do my best to make sure that it is polished and not a turd that's smoking in the corner. But big thank you out there to all our supporters, not just the drivers that come out here every week, but all the viewers in the community that come out as well, and everyone out there at Warren Brown Tools. Don't say that, Matt. Warren Brown Tools, the guys at Grim Industries who do a spectacular job. If your Father's Day's coming up, please get in there and have a geese at what they do, because some of the stuff they do is spectacular, and it's right on the money for what we do in our industry. So it's also small things, not just big things that they do. So get a hold of Andrew Grimm. He was even making a Pokemon statue the other day out of a 3D print. And when we talk about 3D prints, I think Chops was right onto it. I was buying a 3D printer, but I got scammed, ladies and gents. I got scammed. Had the guy's license and everything, and obviously someone's stolen someone's license and scammed the shit out of me. Paid for it and all. $300 down the gurgler. That's all right. Learned myself a lesson that I won't forget. But don't forget to support the people like Shannon's Industries, insurance, who are out there supporting us as well. And also the legends that are Warren Brown Tools. Do Grim make the trophies? No, Grim gives me the bits and pieces, and then I make the trophies. But that is it. That is what it is. But just to give you a bit of background, I run this. I do the broadcasting with the boys. I've got a 6-year-old boy. I do a full-time job, which is quite demanding, and people say, "Oh, just get out there and finish it." It's hard, man. It's hard. I've got everything sitting in the garage at the moment. I've just got to assemble it all, and I've got some assembled already as well. And then it's a matter of time just getting it all shipped out. But I am endeavouring to have that done in the next couple of weeks. I know I've been saying that for a while. But have a look at that motor oil count on top of that. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Just to change the topic. All right. How far are we from gridding, ladies and gents? We've got far. We're just about right on the money, and we've got 40 minutes of you guys having to listen to my dulcet tones. Apparently, Get a Grip is lining up for the new trophies. It's a big line, man. It's a big line, and there's a lot of them out there. All the labels are done and everything. I've done everything. It's literally going to be reassembled now. So bear with me and be patient. I know. Look, it's not in the rules that we have to give trophies out, but I want to because it's what we do. It's we want to make sure everyone is enjoying it and having a look. Oh, look, the old system worked. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go. Here is the way we are lining up. We've got James Solani, Adam Sid Jepson is on the front row. Dougie Gowans and Nicky Martin in the second row. Will Morgan and Jackson Terry in the third row. The fourth row is Matty Keane and Rubens Martin. Fifth row is Thomas Sonny Cena and Hamish Curtis. Now, do you reckon I could find the button to move this across to the next screen? It is all covered with crap from... Here we go. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? No. Here we go. I found it. It's all covered with all these different things that are over the top of everything. Joshua Dorman is beside Matt Tazaria. Then we've got Dion Hetherington, Geordie Miller coming through there. Peter Pav and Andrew Martin out there in the back rows. We've got Callum Hodgkinson and Damien Walsh. Then we've got Brandon Levin and Simon Farrington coming through there as well. Adam Mueller and Hayden Davis coming through and having a bit of fun. Daniel Byrne, Andrew Proctor coming through there. Jason Depp and the legend that is Miss Stephanie Piccoli down there in the race steward's room with Mark Cochran. That worked. That was spectacular. And we are getting ready to have a bit of fun now because the lads are going to be out there having a little bit of fun. All right, bit of patience. Patience is man's greatest virtue. So I keep telling myself. All right. There you go. Thank you, Steph. Always doing a sensational job downstairs, pushing the buttons. I don't know why I always say downstairs, but to me, it's on the Discord channel. Is down from where I am, so it seems like it's downstairs. Look at this. I'm sure nothing bad will happen in this race. All right, I'm already expecting it now. Steph, how many tickets did we get out of this race? All right. Well, I hope you ladies and gentlemen are ready for the next 40 minutes. I hope the PC and everything else handles it as well. But we are going to have a bit of fun, or as much as we can. The Discord is downstairs, that's it. We got explosions everywhere. Oh, man, the last time I saw explosions everywhere, that was messy. It wasn't this kind of TV show either. Let's have a look. That's where we are at the moment. We don't want classes on. We want the session on. The feature is about to go live, ladies and gents, at a volcano. Yep, Mount Etna. I was watching that the other night, showing my little boy what a real volcano looks like when it blows up. He was tripping biscuits. It's a shame I can't show replays and anything like that, ladies and gents, because it's always a little bit of fun to go back when I've got nothing to say, which is fairly rare for me to have nothing to say. But a little bit of time warming up to go, a little bit of left and right for some of these boys. We need some girls out there, Steph. We need to recruit some females to come out and drive and teach some of these boys how to drive. But a nice full grid out there tonight. Says 25 cars out on track in the GT3 class, ladies and gents. If you're interested in GT3s, this is round 2. Round 3 is this weekend coming. So we're still taking registrations for the series. A lot of drivers can still come out and have a bit of fun for the Warren and Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. This is the feature race. Just about ready to get going, ladies and gents. Safety car is pulling in, and we've got Simpson, we've got Jepson and Solani taking the front row coming through here. We'll have a look at these boys at the front, give them all the love as they're starting. They are crossing the line, and we are go, go, go. Solani's already taken the outside line, trying to open up for the first corner. Very important part of the track coming through here, getting this next corner right and getting all the way down the main straight. So you've got to get this exit in here perfect. It's like a little bit of a double right, and then straight away to the left. There it is. There's a little bit of a kick in the way through there, getting it nice and wide, taking it down the main straight to a very hard braking zone on cold tyres as well. As you can see, one of the PR boys in the background. Anna Mueller went off track in the background coming through, but straight away you can see them trying to go too wide. You've got James Solani, Douglas Gowers coming through. You've got Jepson, Will Morgan, and Nicky Martin. Nicky Martin sucked in on the inside of Morgan. Always a little bit of contact, and you can also see the boys coming in behind them too wide too. Looks like there was a bit of contact coming through the back of that pack, but we'll focus on the front end of the grid for the first lap and get the boys what they deserve for finishing up the pointy end. Nice tight battle all the way through, 4/10 across the top 5. Maddie Keeney's backed off a little bit. They've lost a little bit of pace across there. As you can see, Will Morgan coming across those red ripple strips, doing a bit of a song and dance as he came through there. And then we've got Maddie Keane, who's got Jackson Terry, Thomas Sunny Cena coming through behind him. A little bit of a gap of about 1.5 seconds between those lads. But have a look. We've got about 4/10 between Doug Gowans and Solani. And 4/10 equates to roughly a full car length. Well, difference is the Lambo's a lot longer than anything else. But look at the gap coming through. These boys are all like 4/10 at the moment. So there's not a lot in it at all when you hear that sort of thing on the timing clock. The gap between Nicky Martin and Maddie Keane. Maddie Keane is 1.7 at the moment. So it's a 1.7 gap you can see there from under the tower coming through as the boys are coming across the line. And the gaps in the back 10, I tell you what, this battle pack here is been crazy. They are all sitting about 2 to 3/10 apart at the moment. There's a couple of little bit bigger gaps, but have a look at this. Geordie Miller, he's got these boys all following him through and having a great little run as they're coming to a really hard braking zone, ladies and gents. Having a bit of a look. We've got Geordie Miller's having a bit, nice little move there on from Josh Dorman coming through, but there's 2 wide coming through now. We've got Morgan on the inside line, Dorman on the outside line, coming into the hard braking zone. Having another car, having a bit of look. That's Tazario coming through. Always know Tazario car because it's got a lot of gold on it. On the outside, great bit of work by Miller, taking it through there. The pace he held through there was spectacular, but Dorman got the acute line through, so he couldn't take the fast bit of pace coming through there. Not going to lie, I was corking the bottle for a while. Well, nothing like a good champagne, mate, or a good bottle of wine. I'm assuming you're a very respectful red wine as we come through. And the battle's coming at the other ends. I'm just going to come here. It looks like this might be one of the few moments where Matty Keane is the pork in the bottle. Or cork. Did I say pork in the bottle or cork? As Jackson Terry is putting the pressure on and doing his job coming through there. And thank you for everyone coming out. Well, it's 24 of you. So I hope it's every single one of the drivers, that's for sure. That's out there and having a bit of a crack. Having a look at this point. Terry is going to have a look. He's going to the outside line. Matty's got the inside line, the faster line on the outside. Can he hold it through there? He's beautiful bit of work, but they're coming for the second checks. And Terry, this new driver, I haven't seen this driver before, he's doing a cracking job and hard up against the old goat or the original go, I should say, Matty Keane. Matty Keane's taken that line. Here we go, under brakes. These boys are going to be breaking it all the way to the very end. Is he going to be able to hold it through? A little bit of a bump there. Let him Hayden know you're there. Curtis is tucked in underneath Cena as well. Cena wanted to get involved, but Cena has been removed out of that position. Nice bit of work through there. A little bit of elbows out there by Keefe Keane and keeping Terry honest. That Terry is still going for it. He seems to have a little bit more agility in that car compared to the boat-like movements of the Mustang as they come through. It's a cork. Disappears from everywhere after the starting pit early. Oh, come on, man. Don't give me hints. I don't need to know it. I don't. I'm going to go to this battle back here, which is spectacular as well. Having a look at this, ladies and gents. Callum Hodgkinson and the lads down there, I've just realised that I haven't got the multi-team thing on, so thank you for reminding me, peeps. Hodgkinson is having a battle there with Jason Depp as well, so it's good to see that coming through. They were only a couple of tenths apart. Have a look at Pavlovic at the moment. He is going hell for leather as he's putting the pressure on. Who is that? That's Hayden Davis. Interesting livery there from Hayden Davis, but Peter Pav is having a cracking look at the moment, getting all over the top of that, taking the inside line into a critical part of the track. Did you read the race report, Steve? No, I didn't deliberately. Did not read it deliberately. I was having a feeling I was going to do this show tonight, and I didn't want to know anything. And, yeah, we'll see how this comes out. Look at, contact. I think that was Rubens Martin on Terry. Who was it? Yes. It was Walsh has gone off track, so it was Rubens Martin on Walsh, I think, coming through there. Unfortunate bit of contact. We just caught the back end of it. I'm going to go to the top of the screen now as well and keep going so you can see all the action out there. Damien Walsh is off track. Hayden Davis as well on track as well. Here comes Solani. He's out there. We've got 4 laps, 6 minutes into a 40-minute run. Let's see how these boys are tracking. Dougie Gowans, Adam Jepson, Morgan, Martin, Keane, Terry. But the top 4 have pulled away. Top 5 have pulled away from Terry. Actually, Nicky Martin's dropping a little bit off as well. He's about a second and a half. He's got a bit of a race on his own. Maybe he's thinking it's going to be wet and raining tonight. So he's backed it off again like he did the other night. But let's have a look. Oh, a few calls there from Steph that I can't really hear, which is not a bad thing. I will transition this across to the project that I've got from Biggles for next week, and then I'll have all the audio coming through from the race officials and everything like that, well, like we have every normal night. I did change it the other night because it was clashing with what Biggles are doing for the second camera. If you're out there, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. We are on our march for hitting our 2,000 subscribers, and that's a big thing for us. Must say, if you want to do a trophy for most improved, I think Nick Martin deserves it. Nicky Martin has had a massive improvement, definitely across all series, and a lot of it is just driving smart and picking and choosing his battles as well. So it's good to see. Rainmaster, yeah. So that is a brand of Hayden Davis has had an incident somewhere as well. I'm too scared to push the replay button. You guys are going to have to tell me there's obviously a big incident that happens here. We're going to have to risk it for the biscuit and push the replay button and see what happens. We're on this journey together, so I'm quite happy to risk it if you guys are, that's for sure. We are at the 7.5, 8 minute marks at the moment of 40 minutes, ladies and gents. James Solani is just cruising it on the moment. Almost started singing a song for you then, but we will avoid that. Adam Jepson in the Bluebell Racing Team. Bluebell Racing Team in the car's mostly purple. Okay. But that looks pretty sexy. Oh, what happened there? Who was that? One of our lead drivers just went flying off. James Solani. What happened there, James? Oh, I'm too scared to even have a look, to be honest. What did happen? I can't even see it in the report I've got on iRacing. I'll have to. I can't press the replay button, man, because we are watching a replay, and if I press the replay button, it might we might not come back again. So it's one of those things that I've always got told by the boys when we're watching a replay. Don't press the replay button because you lose track of where you are. It does some really weird stuff in the back end, but that's unfortunate. If you really told me a bit earlier, I probably could have showed it to you. But the battle is still going. Here, dropout. Okay, thank you, Stephanie. But this battle here, Mr. Adam Jepson, Will Morgan, and Nick Martin going for it strong at the moment. Douglas Gowans has got this lead, ladies and gents, and doing a cracking bit of work out there. Martin's in the box seat at the moment, really, really going for it. But let's have a look at the some of the other positions that we can get this camera angle through at the moment too. There's Jepson chasing down Gowans at the moment, and Will Morgan in just behind him. I can hear that echo as well. Felt like drifting. That's a pretty sexy looking front end, that. Have a look at that. Can we get the roll bar? There we are, Will Morgan, ladies and gents. He's chasing down Adam Jepson as I go nice and quiet for your order here. James said, didn't hit the T1 curve, then close to trying and join NASA space program. Okay, there you go. I'll take your word for it, but the battles are still coming in fast and thick. I'll take it through to this battle pack here. Hamish Curtis on the back of Geordie Miller at the moment. Look at that Team SRW logo. That's nice and big. Oh, there you go. I did finally something right. Nice and hard under brakes as he takes a look on the inside line, trying to keep it tight across there, doing a cracking bit of work. He's also got pressure from Josh Dorman. Dorman and Terry have really impressed me, those two boys. New boys that I haven't seen racing before in any of our series, and doing a cracking job out there. So it's good to see these lads out there. We're at the first 11 minutes, ladies and gents. We are a quarter way through a 40-minute race, the feature race of round 2 of the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. If you're out there and you like your GT3s, you want to race, reach out to our admins and subscribe and get out there. But have a look at the pressure Johnny Miller's putting on Thomas Sonny Cena at the moment. Cena absorbing everything through him. The young talented lad who's been helping me with the social media and doing a cracking job of it too, when he gets it done, that is. I'll have to look at the phone upside down to read it. There it is. It's right there, man. You can't miss it. I'll even show you a bit of a. I'll even show you a nose shot here from just to show off the colours, you know. Hamish Curtis, there it is. Look at that, nice and big. Team SRW. Get a bit closer, Hamish, so you can show it off a bit more. Not that great lighting through there, but nice bit of gold and red coming through. The 236 as Curtis is putting the pressure on down the first straight under, brakes nicely on the inside. He takes one. He's all the way underneath Cena. Oh, Cena can feel the heat as well as he's tapping on his keyboards like crazy. But that was, if I have to, that's a repeat from before. But if you're out there and you do want to see someone in particular, ladies and gents, please let me know. I'll try to share it wherever I can. Curtis has got a bit of pressure there as well from Dorman. Dorman has been really good out there tonight. We've got Matazaria having a look on Geordie as well. Now Tazario's putting the pressure on. Ladies and gents, coming through there. And there's a battle pack forming behind those lads as well. Tazario in the golden Porsche, chasing these down. On the SFL, it's WRS, Matt. I'm not sure what he's saying. I'll leave that comment to Matt. The front of the grid, Dougie Gowans is really pulling it away at the moment. He's driving some consistent times out there and having a bit of a blast. I can't hear the car audio at the moment, and I'm really missing it because it's what I love during the race itself. So I hope you guys can still hear the car audio. Let me know how is the audio sounding all the way around, apart from my little echo. Yeah, I know it's upside down in the SFLs. I'm just trying to be ignorant. All right. As we come through, a little of a passing move there. Martin is having a go there with Callum Hodgkinson. Okay, that's what he's talking about. Oh, yeah, okay. Guys, picking on a different race. All right, does it sound? How's the sound going, ladies and gents? Please let me know. Can you hear the cars? Can you hear my dulcet tones? Is it all balancing nice and clean out there? Nice bit of work there. Andrew Martin all over the back. Callum Hodgkinson putting the pressure on Hodgkinson. No car sound, Steve. Just vroom. Oh, okay. Well, why hasn't anyone told me, peeps? What's wrong with you people? I probably know why that's happening. There's nothing worse than watching a stream with no car sound. Why has that dropped out? Ah, there you go. All right. See, you peeps need to tell me that a bit earlier. I know why. I'm just trying to fix it. Be patient with me. How's that? Well, I hope you can hear it now. Tell me you can hear it now. It should be. Yes, it should be coming through right now. All right. Thank you for that. It would have been if something does go adrift, let me know, and I'll fix it. Don't assume that I can hear it because I can't. Never assume because it makes an ass out of you and me. Giving you more engagement, you're responding while we savour them. You mean you're making a dick of me? Well, that's cool. I could have sit there going, rum, rum, rum. Oh, I could do my Ferrari, my Formula 1 impression. That was a bad one because I'm a sore throat. But anyway, we're loving it out there, ladies and gents. We're at the 15-minute mark, so we're not too far at the halfway mark. It looks like Andrew Martin is going in for a pit. So we've caught Andrew at the right time. Is it a strategic pit? Is it a pit for damage? Or is it something that Steph has dished out to him? Lap 11, 440. There's a hint that I'm getting. We are going to get an incident or something. I'm not sure what the hell just happened to that car. There it is there. The camera angle is really bad in that pits just there. I just apologise for that. It completely hit him coming through there. Callum Hodgkinson, Jackson Terry coming through. It's stuttering more with the audio. You make vroom vroom noises. Okay, I'm going to have to work it out. Looks like the audio input lowered, not a sound. What's creating the stuttering?
Car 213, lap
work out with
11.
My broadcasters in the background to see
213,
what we
lap
can
11.
do.
Request
fix
told,
that.
well. See, I'm on the racing line.
It's obviously
Caution
draining a
turn
little bit
6
more extra
and
power,
7,
but we're at the
caution turn 6 and 7,
28-minute mark,
position
ladies and gents.
213.
We'll just let the system settle down and see how it goes. Hints, hints, nudge, nudge. 404. All right, okay. I'm going to have to go down to 404 by the sounds of it. Jackson Terry having a bit of a battle here at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Jordy Miller is in there and around him. So we've got Jackson Terry coming through 404, and he has got Josh Dorman in front of him. Dorman and Terry, new boys to the and he missed it. Don't tell me it's already gone. But looks like Rubens has gone off track in a couple
Car
of spots.
213,
So
Mato.
I'm assuming that's the incident you guys are referring to. look, don't blow any punches, but let me know if there's going to be something big and interesting to get onto, so we don't miss the action through it. Alright, I can see what you're talking about with the stuttering. It's starting to come across on the main screen, but hopefully it's not too bad and it's watchable through there. Under the brakes as we're coming through, Jackson Terry is coming over. Look, inside line. Is he going to make the move coming through there? It looks like Miller's coming to have a look as well. He's got the overdone. Will the over-under come in from Joshua Dorman? Dorman is right on the back of him as well as they're coming through. Oh, here he goes. Coming through. I did see Rubens go, but I didn't think it was a big one. Under pressure, Terry has got everything going behind him. Joshua Dorman is putting it on like crazy. Then we've got Jordy Miller, Matt Tesario coming through behind them as well. Must be on car 808. That's Daniel Byrne, 808. I can't see him. There he is at the top end, but he's not in any big battles. But I'm going to go to another battle that's very, very close at the moment as well. Thomas Sonny Cena, Hamish Curtis and Daniel Byrne coming through there, having a great bit of a fight. Haven't seen Daniel Byrne in the GT3s before, but we'll see. The audio is definitely a contributor to the stuttering, Steve. Yes, I believe it is too. It's putting extra pressure on the piece that it's running Iracing, but we'll leave it at that for now, and I'll see what I can do during the week to have that going through. 440 cleared. If any wrongdoing, no video evidence. Love the work out there, peeps. You guys are putting on a show that I don't even need to be there for. But thank you for participating and going for it. We are at the 20-minute mark, so we're going to see pits coming through at the moment, I assume, in the next 5 minutes. So there will be some extra action. Is anyone pitted? It's only really been James Solani that's pitted at the moment. A couple of boys in the back, Terry, Dorman, Tesario. Everyone from 14th onwards has pitted at this point, so there's a little bit of retrograde there. Was deemed NFA, well, for 430. There you go. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, please settle down. Don't go dropping out on us. Please. Okay, good, it didn't. That was a bit of a scary moment at my end, ladies and gents. Let me tell you, as the system did a bit of a song and dance through there. Douglas Gowans is still leading us out there at the moment, ladies and gents. He's doing a cracking job. He's got Adam Jepson all over the back of him, though. Jepson is putting a lot of pressure on. Oh, that second screen, that's better. It's settled down a little bit now. But it looks like it's going to be a fight to the finish with these boys. It's going to be also a bit of a strategy coming up, I'd suggest, on fuel saving. And is Jepson doing the same thing in front of Ducky Gowans as they're coming through the back end? Nice work. Look how low that car looks as it comes through there. Ducky Gowans' car looks very, very settled. Nice bit of pressure, 4/10 between these boys. As Gowans is opening up the corners and Jepson's cutting through them nice and tight, keeping Gowans honest all the way through. As they're bouncing, oh, a little bit of dirt and dust on the back of Jepson's left-hand wheel. He's going to be careful with that coming through the next corner, because that's definitely going to be a tough one. Yeah. Nice work through there. They're coming through the start-finish. Nice bit of dirt as well. It looks like Jepson's pushing that car really hard, ladies and gents, and really getting it open as much as possible, trying to maintain as much speed to keep on the Gowans. But Gowans is doing a cracking job out there and keeping it out there in front quite nicely. Bit of a stoush out there again. We've got Will Morgan having a bit of fun there with Jason Depp all over the back of Deppy at the moment, putting the pressure on. Critical part of the track at the moment. He's got Dion Hetherington in front of him, then Jason Depp, then Will Morgan coming through, so battling it along. Let's see if I can clear up some of this drain on go on with this second camera, whether I can just isolate the stream with no audio. No. I'll leave it at that, as long as you can hear the rooms and the vrooms and you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. The stuttering, we'll get that fixed during the week, ladies and gents. But keep me informed in the feedback after the race as well on anything that was on the show that, obviously not the obvious stuff, where things about that background and stuff, I know all that. But more or less about the sound and the... Whoa, Williams! Oh, William Morgan. That car just skipped across like crazy through there. Lost the front end, and that was that bloody hot tub we spoke about earlier in the race. The red one, which you kind of got to avoid that, and unfortunately he didn't as he came across and lost it. We are down to the last 15 minutes now, ladies and gents, so we're getting ready to rock and roll through there. It's a tough one, Steph. I'm going to work out how to transfer the audio content of Iracing only through Discord to get the sound through, and unfortunately it says it's doing it, but it doesn't. So unfortunately I have to transfer it this way through the image, but keeping it clean. They've gapped it out a bit as well. I think we need the pits to start happening for the front guys, because this is where all the action's going to be happening now. James Solani, he's the first of the pitters out there. He's in 8th place at the moment, putting the pressure on down Hetherington coming through there. Hetherington's pulled across and got out of the way. Jason Depp's trying to pull in underneath. Is Depp going to get in there across? It looks like he just did. He just got it over Solani over Hetherington coming through that corner. It's a great bit of work, but it looks like Solani is on a bit of a march coming through and getting it going. If you're out there, like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, keep us honest and keep us keen. We're definitely trying to progress to the 2,000 subscribers this season. And lucky I didn't do the studio shots. I had it already as well, but I looked like crap tonight. I was really going to bring it out there for you people, but I was too scared that the system was going to have a code brown, which it did once, and we survived and we battled on, which is good. I'm not even going to go into the class wins tonight unless someone wants to tell me at the end of the race who the class wins were. But at the moment we are at lap 17. We're at the 26-minute mark, so we've got 13 minutes left at the moment, ladies and gents. And going for it like crazy. This battle pack in the back is really going nuts still. These guys are really putting the show on at the moment and keeping each other honest all the way around track. Anyone that's making a mistake out of these guys is really feeling it. The closest battle at the moment is between Jordy Miller and Dorman. But they're slowly catching up to the guys in front. So Jackson, Terry, Will Morgan, Joshua, Dorman. And these two here that we're watching on screen at the moment coming through. Under brakes, they seem to be all parting. Different part of tracks, different cars have got their strengths, obviously. You can see where different cars are making it up, with the gaps they open up and then close different parts of the tracks. Right on the back there, Dorman nearly went in the back of Jordy Miller and pulled it up, and Matt Cesario got on the inside of it. Here comes now Dorman and Jordy Miller. Miller's got the inside line and taking it through. Beautifully done, nice and clean there by Miller. And battling it through again. It looks like Dorman's got a bit of work to do as he's dropped another spot. The biggest mover tonight, ladies and gents, up 18 places, is Daniel Byrne. I'm going to go to Daniel Byrne just as he passed Hamish Curtis at the moment. Look at Daniel Byrne, up 18, 19 places. So cracking bit of work there by Bernie, driver 808 from the Carling Motorsports team, who's also got a his own little YouTube thing going as well, ladies and gents. So do support people that support us. And, yeah, help them where you can. Excuse a little flickering every now and again. That will be due to our audio interference. But a few more boys have gone to the pits. Hamish Curtis and Adam Miller, Peter Pat have all gone to the pits as well. So the lead car that's in the top 10 is James Solani, ladies and gents. He is the first of the pitters out of the top. He was leading the race early on, so he is back there and in a very commanding position. He's got Thomas Sonny Cena 6 seconds ahead of him. Daniel Byrne, Matty Coon, and Dougie Gowans. Gowans yet to pit as well, but Gowans has got himself a nice lead out there. He's opened that thing out. Have a look at the gap. Look at the corner. You still can't see the boys coming through. He is 15, nearly 17 seconds ahead of his team boss, Matty Coon, in the Mustang. And Matty Coon has got Daniel Byrne 2 seconds off the back of him, and Thomas Sonny Cena, his teammate, not too far off the back of him as well. So Gowans can pretty much go into the pits and still come out ahead of Solani at the moment. So depending on what his pick was for his strategy, we'll have a look. Don't forget lap 22. Lap 22, 8:08. Or you'll miss it. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much, Miss Piccoli. We'll go on there because lap 22 is coming soon. Foreshadowing. The foreshadowing was strong. Oh, some of these things that people say, it's like it's like a Da Vinci Code, I'm telling you. But we are at the last 10 minutes, ladies and gents, and it looks like it's been a lot of fun out there already. Cars are going, and the system is having a hissy fit. Hopefully it stays. It does. We'll just have to bear it. I think I might need a bit of an upgrade at the moment with some extra RAM to go into this sucker. But a good way to test the system out is we've got 24 people watching, ladies and gents. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons. And thank you for supporting us out there. The conversation's been good. It keeps me on the straight and narrow. Daniel Byrne, we're watching him at the moment. Stephanie's giving me a hint that something's going to go on soon. So he better be catching Matty Keane, or Thomas Sonny Cena better be catching him, because we want to see some action. Looks like that Cena is catching him at the moment. So maybe Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena was a naughty boy again. But maybe not. In the background, Rubens Martin has gone off track. Coming through there, Dougie Gowans is in the pits, ladies and gents. So he's gone in and done his pit strategy. He's in there at the moment. We'll be interested to see where he comes out. You can see it says pit lane at the top where Gowans is in. Oh, driver 808 is in. Thomas Sonny Cena is in as well. So this could be very interesting as everyone starts to pit, ladies and gents. Steph Piccoli has told us lap 22 is the clincher. It could be the Code Brown amongst all this. Let's see who comes out. Well, James Solani is coming down the straight, but has he got there out in front of Gowans at the moment? Gowans is out. He's got there in front of him. Cracking bit of work by Gowans. He's built that. Have a look just straight in front. So he's done a cracking job in there and done really, really well. So good bit of work there by Gowans as we just take the picture down to Daniel Byrne, because I've been told the lap 22 is a pivotal lap, as we can see these boys battling across. Have a look in front of them as well. We've got Williams, Geordie Miller and Dorman going for it as well in front of them. And here comes driver 808 coming through. Cold tyres. Look at them, 3 wide in front of them at the moment, ladies and gents. That's Curtis, Terry and Miller coming through there at the moment. Curtis in the blue car coming through. And Dorman in there with Geordie Miller as well. Coming through in the background there, you can see also Thomas Sonny Cena, Daniel Byrne in front of him, and the gold livery of Matt Tesario as we come through. Driver 808 is still there. I've been told to watch it. It better not be letting me down. But have a look how close these lads are all getting at the moment with the last, what are we? We're in the last 8 minutes of this race and this battle pack in 10th, 9th, 8th. Oh, look at this. Dorman's going through. Curtis gets his nose chopped off through that little bit of action as well. So they're battling out nice and tight. Look at this 2 wide coming through. Dorman on the inside of Miller. Miller taking on the outside line. Then there's Dorman coming through there. We've got driver 808 coming through there nice and tight as well. Sonny Cena in behind him. Let's have a look as they're coming through to enter to lap 22, which is where Stephanie Piccoli has predicted the Nostradamus event, that there will be an incident coming through here. I would never lead you astray, Steve. I guess you would not. But have a look at Dorman on the inside of Miller. Miller as they bounce off the curb. Geordie Miller comes back online. Here comes Sonny Cena on the inside line. of driver 808, Daniel Byrne. Daniel Byrne is coming through on the outside line. Bit of contact there. He has got Josh Dorman there. Dorman is on the inside of him on the outside. 3 wide. Jordan Miller's on the other end. Here comes... Oh, a bit of flickering in my system. No, not right now. God help us. We're 3 wide. Thomas Sunny Cena inside. Daniel Byrne on the outside. Now Byrne is going to be on the inside as they come in. Dorman is in front of him. We've got Cesario behind him. Jordan Miller behind him again as the system is going crazy. Nicely done between the 3 of them. There is only about a second between these guys. Second and 10th between these guys at the moment. And they're doing a cracking job as they're coming through. Beautiful work there. Dorman's taking the inside line. Beautifully followed by Daniel Byrne. He's all over the back of Dorman. He's feeling the heat at the moment. Dorman.
027, Echo.
Cracking bit of work from these guys. What a race this is turning out to be. With 5 minutes left to go, ladies and gents. The battle is here at the moment. Oh, look at Jordan Miller having a look at Thomas Sunny Cena at the moment as well. Cena is feeling the heat too, coming through. Dorman is leading these guys out, they're battling it out all the way through. He is doing a cracking job in 9th place. But Sunny Cena is getting the pressure from Jordan Miller at the moment. In the back, a little bit of dust comes flickering up. But here comes Daniel Byrne on the back of Dorman. As we're coming through, we are coming through lap 22, 23, knocking it over. Nice and tight coming into that part of the track. Dorman is on the inside line. Here comes Daniel Byrne. And behind him, Sunny Cena, nice and close. What a battle pack these 4 have gone for the last 3 laps. All the way on top of each other, coming through, and 4 minutes left to go. This is getting tighter as we come through. A lot tighter. Dorman is feeling the heat at the moment. Daniel Byrne's on the back of him. He's having a look. Will he go left or will he go right? Sunny Cena as well. Byrne goes on the outside. Tries to open up the corner. Dorman stays in nice and tight. Thomas Sunny Cena's in there as well. Is there overlap through here? Daniel Byrne comes around it. Beautifully done. Jordan Miller nearly gets involved with Cesario. What a round this has been. This has been some spectacular fighting. The fight of the night so far between these lads. It's going to be a cracker. Looks like Stephen McCauley says lap 22. We are on lap 22, so we're not too far off. Here it comes across the line. There's contact. It's up them right up. Oh my Lord, it's the TV and everything goes up the fritz. Dorman's gone wide. There goes Cesario all the way around. Daniel Byrne as well. And looks like Thomas Sunny Cena got himself all the way up around that action. Great bit of work there. But that's what we've been waiting for. That big fight between those boys has been immense all the way through. It looks like the winners out of that was Jordy Miller, Matt Cesario. Unfortunately for Daniel Byrne and Dorman, they've drifted back into 11th and 12th place. But a cracking bit of work that was. That was some really good fighting through there. And great for the viewers to see. And I'm sure the drivers will be jumping up and down and loving every second of it as well. As we go to some of the other battles as we're coming through to the end. Jason Depp and Rubens having a go through there at the moment. Have a look how tight this is at the moment. These boys are battling it through like crazy. And then we've got to the front of the grid. We've got Ducky Gowans who's being chased down by Solani. This is where it's coming down to the final bit, ladies and gents. We are down to the last 2.5 minutes. A lap here is 1:38. So we are going for it at the moment. We've got Douglas Gowans in that steady, stable car of his, who's been pushing it like crazy all night in his car, the 07. I think he thinks he's James Bond, but he's missing the second O. But the OG, one of the original guys, is out there battling it out with SLM. In second place, James Solani, followed by Nicky Martin and Matty Keane in fourth. Will Morgan in fifth. Hamish Curtis just getting passed by Jackson Terry in the background as we're sticking with these boys because we are just about to come across to the white flag, I believe. Let's see if you can see Barney out there. He is doing sweet all as usual. And
attention all teams, 10 second time penalty, car 808
I will assume that this will be one more lap to go. You can't get some good support at these track days out there. You know that these track officials don't get paid anything. All these guys you see in track suits out on tracks in the real racing world, they're all there as innocent by free, basically. And it's a multi-billion-dollar business. I still don't get it. Here we go. Solani's having a look. We've got Duncan Gowers on the inside line. Solani's taking the outside faster line. Gowers is blocking that run. He's going to make his car as big as possible as they come through.
Right.
Solani's got the outside line nice and fast. Two teammates coming through. Gowers tucks in behind him. I thought he was going to almost slap him as he went through. But great bit of work through there. But Gowers has not let it go. 2 by 2, ladies and gentlemen. Still going on. And Gowans gets it back across the run. Got to keep it off the hot dogs there. Make sure you don't go over it. Just touch it. Get a bit of fake camber as you touch that and get yourself some extra grip. They're coming through the back S's of the track. This spectacular part of the stadium coming through. The viewers get a spectacular view of it with the left and right getting right in tight on that little bit of bank that's in there. Ride those curves like crazy. Gowans is opening it right up. Double right-hander coming through here. Getting this right is critical for the little sprint down the old front end and turning into the back part of the track. Ladies and gents, we are going to be going. There's the white flag. Barney's finally got his coffee down and his bratwurst sausage and getting out there and waving that flag like he should be. Here we are with the final lap of the feature race tonight, ladies and gents, for the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge from the amazing place, whereas I can't even remember where we are. We are at Hockenheim and doing it really well for round 2 of season 2 for the GT3 SRW Challenge. For those of you who do not know, we are running on the 1st and 3rd Sunday of the month, giving you plenty of time to practice for the GT3s, following the officials and getting out here having some spectacular fun. There are places available for these boys out on track, and Douglas Gowans is still leading it out for the final lap, doing everything he can to keep his teammate James Solani behind him and out of reach. But Solani is all over him like a salami on bread. I had to say it was going to happen sooner or later. The dad joke did come out. But Gowans has got himself a couple of 10s, 3 10s coming through. He goes out wide and rides that hot dog strip. That's cost him a bit of time. Solani is all over the back of him, waiting for a bit of pressure coming through. He's not going to let him go all the way to the end. We're coming through the background of the stadium, ladies and gents. This is the tight part. This is where errors do happen as they're coming through. You've got to launch it through the final few corners. Get it right, done straight away. But ladies and gentlemen, here we have on the outside line. Solani's having a look. He's having a glass ditch attempt on Douglas Gower. He's trying to get over and under. We're coming through the final corner of the feature race. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come across the line. A sprint to the finish. Whoa, Douglas Gowers takes it out by 5/100ths for the SLM Motorsports team across his teammate, James Solani from the SLM Motorsports team. Coming across in 3rd place comes Nicky Martin, bringing it home for the Get a Grip team. A spectacular bit of work he is in getting it on the podium again. Then we've got Matty Keane bringing it home with Will Morgan and Jackson Terry coming through there, facing it through the last few bits of corners. We've got Hamish Curtis, Thomas Sanicino, Geordie Miller, Matt Cesario, Daniel Byrne, Joshua Dorman, Depp, Hodgkinson, Hetherington, Jepson, Martin, and Farrington. There's a few more boys that did not finish, but what a sprint across the line for 3rd place as well as 1st and 2nd. The battle all the way through. These boys put on a show, and let me tell you, a lot better than the show I put on tonight. So thank you very much for putting up with me. And that was a spectacular run. Let's see if this system will work and will show us the race results as I tick the button, and let's see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. Absolutely nothing, which is not a surprise at all. Let's have a look if I can get it to do it. No, I can't. I can get this one going though, but it won't be pretty. That's the only thing. And,
Alright guys, that is the last part of the line tonight. Well done
what it
on the clean
was
racing.
For the feature race. If
Well
anyone
done
is
to
in the
Dougie
chat,
taking out the overall win on the second one.
In Discord, by all
James
means
and
do. I'm
Nick
open
running out
to
the
some
podium.
conversation.
Well done
This
Hamish
time of
Curtis
night,
with the podium
I do
win.
talk to strangers.
And
So come
Peter
in and say
Pavlovic
hello,
with
but
the
here
M
it is,
win.
ladies and gents. Douglas
Like I said earlier
Gowans
tonight guys,
brings it home after
Steve will
leading
be
20
doing
laps,
a
brings it home
broadcast
to his
tomorrow
teammate
night.
James
after
Solani
ticket
with
reviews,
1
it's
10th
probably going to
behind him.
about 8:30,
And
9
Nicky
o'clock.
Martin, the Martins, getting
So
back on
after
top
that,
and
there will
doing
be
some
a
spectacular work
broadcast. So
out
jump
there
on there
in all
and jump in the
racing
chat.
around
Have a good night.
the series.
Any other
So
any
great bit of
call-ins
work
from
there
the
by
last
the
lap,
boys.
please do so now.
And it's good to see that
When's
they're
the
progressing
round one
well
being
as
broadcast?
well through all
I
the
think
racing
we're
that
still
they're doing.
2
So hats
weeks
off
to
to the lads
go.
out there.
Yep, it'd be last
Let's
night,
have
if
a
I'm not
look.
mistaken.
The biggest mover
I
tonight
mean, it didn't happen
was
last night, but it was last night.
Daniel
Oh.
Byrne up 12 positions. And this is how they finished
That
in
would be
the
a
race
question
tonight, ladies
for
and gents.
Pete.
We finished Dougie
Unfortunately,
Gowans,
I don't have
James
control over that.
Solani, Nick Martin, Matty Key, Will Morgan, Jackson,
Don't
Terry,
worry, it's in the same capacity as all the trophies we're supposed to be getting.
Hamish Curtis, Thomas Cena, Geordie Miller, Matt
My
Tazario.
apologies. I
Then
meant to
we've
call you
got
race
a few
control.
more coming
Sorry
through.
about that.
We've got Daniel Byrne, Josh Dorman, Jason Deff, Callum Hodgkinson, Dylan Heverton,
I'll
Adam
let you off this time.
Jepson, Peter Pav, Andrew Martin, Simon Fairs,
I got a bit
Farrington,
professional.
Rubens Martin. And I'm not going to try to switch it to the next screen because it's doing all sorts of crazy things. But what we will do is there's a few people that have showed up in the booth and they want to have a chat to me.
Controller
Looks
wouldn't
like
let me go
James
and gave me a
Solani
minute
and
pit
Nicholas Martin in there. So we'll have good old
Do you have tyres,
second
Tick?
and third. We'll start with Nicholas Martin in there and
No,
bring him
didn't
in,
do any
ladies and
tires.
gents.
It did fuel, and then we just
Ladies
sat
and
there with
gents, I hope
lollipop
it'll
down.
let me. I
Did
don't know
you
if it's
speed
going to
on
work.
purpose?
Ladies and gents, we've got Nicky Martin in the room. Nick, how you doing,
No,
brother?
definitely was under.
Yeah, I'm doing great, mate. How are you?
Lollipop down
Oh,
for
mate,
a while.
it's been a minute. It's been
And
testing. It's a little bit of echoing. It's
Oh, you didn't
interesting,
sound
let me
that
tell
bad.
you that. How was the race,
Whoever's
mate? Do I do it
talking
justice?
about the penalty, apparently.
Ah, yeah, look, you did a good job for the first try in your own, so
I've got watching.
can't give you too much crap for that. You got it done, so it's better than round one. We won't mention that I won round one, but you know, if you ever feel like broadcasting that in your spare
I
time.
had
The
a,
white line on the way
I had
in,
a
there's
feeling-
like a green
I did
section
have
of
a feeling
paint.
that,
If you put a wheel over that, on the
you
left-hand
won round
side,
one,
you will
mate,
get
because
done.
the way the comments were coming through in the Discord.
Yeah, no, it certainly it was a bit of a lonely race for me. Kind of the first one having Will up me bum the whole race was pretty tense, but then the second one just kind of wasn't quite as fast as the four guys ahead, and then made a bit of a mistake before the pit stop, and then came out and there was no one around, and I was running third, so can't complain with another podium.
There's no podium interviews tonight, is there? I mean, I can ask Steve if you want to do one. He's sitting in the broadcasting chat, in the broadcasting room, but not broadcasting anything.
Yeah, get all of us wagging our chins in the background.
Later if he's going to do it later. But yeah, give you.
Yeah. Yep. You need Biggles here to keep you on track. Yeah, it's good to have Ruben on board this season as well, and obviously Hamish, he's related but not a Martin, so he's a cousin of mine, and Ruben's, and nephew of Andrew. So yeah, it's good to be racing with the whole family again, and still leading the championship with technically with the drop round. So I think at this point the goal has to be winning outright.
Yeah, people are laughing because they said all we can hear is Nick now. Hopefully you can hear me now because I've pumped up the other side as well, which is the audio of this system is what's driving me crazy at the moment.
I've got to be the first person that's ever been louder than you. So.
Yeah, very true, mate. Very true. It's not an easy thing to do, that's for sure. And I'm trying to balance it out because my audio is peaking like big time. I'm just way too loud. Even today, I was at the family barbecue, and the people that are hosting it said, "Can you make sure everyone knows that the dog's diabetic now, and you can't feed him under the table anymore?" And I go, "Okay, what are you telling me for?" She goes, "Because you're the loudest in the family." So it is true. It is true. But anyway, mate, Mr. Martin, cracker performances all round for the Martins, and Mr. Curtis, we did cover that he's a cousin. There's an expanding family coming through there, which is good to see, but all being very successful at the moment, which is even more important, and driving very smart.
Yeah, that's the goal. We all work on that pretty hard. We had some instances in inter-team battles in round one that hopefully we've sorted out for the rest of the season now, but probably not. So it's always a bit of brother rivalry on track.
I love it.
Yeah.
I know what it's like with me and Dean when we were racing. It was always brotherly rivalry. We'd always have our stashes afterwards, like, you cut me off. No, you cut me off.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Put a
No, you
ticket in.
dunked on me.
No, not put a ticket in.
No point getting each other penalties.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Mr. Martin, thank you very much for a cracker performance this week and out in the race for round two. He gets the Martins out on track, mate, and supports your racing.
Yeah, obviously got the whole team. Hamish does a lot of work in the fuel and the setups, and then having the other boys on track with us, the Jesus Racing Team, Life Choices Foundation, Velo Motorsport Products, Your Name Here, if you want to see your name on our cars. It's up on Facebook, and of course the fact that Diggles is faster than Steve. Diggles.
Love your work, mate. Everyone's faster than Steve. It's a bit of a given now. But ladies and gents, tonight, cracking bit of work again, getting himself on the podium. The Martins are making a bit of a name for themselves. The Get a Grip lads, after all the piss I took out of the logo, got a spectacular logo now, and they're getting known as weapons of mass destruction at, well, I shouldn't say mass destruction, but weapons on the track in all our series. Congratulations, brother, and good luck for the rest of the season.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll bring in Mr. Hamish Curtis as the Pro-Am winner, I believe he was tonight. Mr. Hamish Curtis from Get a Grip and our resident admin. How you doing, brother? And I hear you won the Pro-Am tonight.
I did. It was an up and down weekend. We didn't qualify as well as I wanted to. I was like P17, so had a bit of work to do, but thankfully I had a good start in the sprint race and got myself up to P12 pretty quick, well, like by the end of the first lap. And then I was able to battle through. There was a good battle pack like Ruben Martin, Josh Dorman, Thomas Sinner, Geordie Miller. We were all scrapping away, and I was able to sneak P10 in the sprint, which then made life a lot easier for the feature race. So again, another really good scrap with like Sinner and Dorman, and then I think Jackson Terry was there for a bit. And I thought I had it when I came out of the pits, but there was a massive gaggle right behind me, so I sort of got swallowed up by Will and Jackson. But yeah, I'm very happy with P7 and the Pro-Am win.
Nice work, mate. Nice work. It's always a battle out there with some fast boys, that's for sure. Now the replay screen's stuck on. I can't even get rid of it. There it is. Look, we've got some action of yourself out there, which is I've finally worked out how to do. Mate, what's the ambitions for this series? I know you're one of the admins, working very hard in the background, and we've got the participation level is really good. The lads that are coming in, week out, are doing a spectacular job as well. Where are we heading, mate?
Well, with my admin hat on, I'm quite happy with the product we've produced for the first two races. The first one was a strategic race where, well, is it one stop, is it two stops? And we had a good mixture closing at the front where Nick on a one stop just grabbed the win, but he was being closed down multiple seconds a lap by a couple of guys who pitted. So I was quite happy with the racing that produced. And then we had a slightly different formula for this one. This one was a more flat-out sprint, and it again worked out quite well. But the caliber of driver we've attracted for this season has been quite good. The classes are very close together, which has made sorting the drivers into their Pro or Pro-Am or Am quite tricky. But I think we've reached a pretty good compromise where we've got a good cadre of drivers that are performing quite well for the SRW brand, but also as a driver, it's been quite a lot of fun battling with them.
There's been some spectacular work out there. I'm trying to get your name up on the screen while you're talking then, but the system just would not allow it. It's got Matty Keane up there for some reason. I don't know why it wants Matty Keane up there, but it's pumped his name up there for some reason. So we'll just ignore that. We'll ignore that for the time being. Mate, well, spectacular work out there. It's always good to speak to a bit of a legend who's working in the background, because it's one of those things. It's you don't get the love for it, and you put a lot of hours and a lot of time in it, and it's one of those things that's like an unpaid gig. And I appreciate you and thank you very much for your work, mate. But who gets the legend out on track? Who gets Mr. Curtis out on track? Even though we have heard it already, let's pump it up.
Oh well, the boys at Get a Grip, we've had a fantastic couple of weeks. We've like Nick won round one, and then got another podium in this run, and then another couple of leagues we've picked up a couple of 1-2. So as a whole, or even in the future on Wednesday night, Nick won the SFLs, and so did Andrew. Andrew Martin won his last. So
Yeah, I
it's
know,
been
mate.
quite a week for Get a Grip.
On fire.
Oh yeah. So I'd also like to thank the boys at Jesus Racing. We're racing in a couple of weeks at Sydney Motorsport Park. So if you want to see the Touring Car Masters and Jesus Racing, come down to the Muscle Car Masters. We're the main event in TCM land, so we're quite excited for that. The Life Choices Foundation and all the work that Andrew Fisher does in the schools and prison, Baylor Motorsport products, and we still have a spot for your name here. If you would like to see your name on our cars, please hit us up on Facebook.
Yes, lovely work, mate. Lovely work, mate. It's cracking work to see you out there. Congratulations, and keep up the big work in the background, because you're doing a stellar job with the lads in there. And I know you're going to be there's going to be a lot more asked of you, because Matty Keen's going in for an op soon. So hope everything works out for Mr. Keen and goes well. Hopefully you won't be away from the PC for too long, mate. But congratulations on a win tonight, and good luck for the rest of the season, brother.
Thank you, Steve.
Take care, man. Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen, Mr. Hamish Curtis brings it home as the Pro-Am winner tonight in round 2 in the feature race. Let's bring the SLM legend that is grading out there, Mr. James Solani. He's going to be the spokesman for both first and second tonight. Mr. Solani, how you doing?
400, you may so.
Oh, mate, I'm really struggling to hear you now because the system has gone a bit funny, but I'm going to fix that, because what I'm going to do is get rid of this background noise that we've got of the tracks and get you sorted. How was the race, mate? Tell me about it. How was it out there racing your teammate? Have we lost you? No, you're muted, mate. Unmute yourself. James, you've got mute pressed. Can I unmute him? No, I can't. James has muted himself by accident. If anyone can bump him and let him know that he has muted himself, please do, because I can't hear him now. He's disappeared on me. But well, that was. Is he going to be able to get himself out of that? Oh, come on, James, you can do it. You can do it. Looks like we're going to lose him tonight. Anyway, ladies and gents, that brings us to a close. Unfortunately, he's pushed to talk or something. I don't know. He's done something there, James, while he was mucking around. Maybe his audio went too, because he was very stuttery at that point. But all good. Thank you very much, everyone who came out tonight. I did what I could with what we have. Hopefully, it will get better as it goes. I've got a few things, obviously, to work out with audio and stuff like that. So, yeah, he would push talk or no permission. No, we had permission because he was talking before. No, hang on. Are you back, James? He was fine before. All right. We'll give it a go. James is a legend, and a big thank you to the SLM team. I know that their sponsors are. He can't need permission. He's got it. He was just talking a few minutes ago. All right, let me do a dodgy here. And where's his name in open chat?
There we go. I've sorted out a push to talk button randomly.
Ah, there you go, James. I knew it was something like that, because I had you approved at my end, and I was like, well, why isn't he coming up at my end? But mate, how was that out there? What was it like? What was the fun like?
Mate, it was great in the Audi. It did take a lot of setup work for that thing, but got it going in the end, and glad I found some base out there.
It was. It sounds like it would have been. Oh, look, just the battles between you and Dougie was very tight, and it was. But earlier on as well, once you got the clean air, it was all over. The setup looked like you guys were just in cruise control.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie, it's like 300 laps later and 20, 30 different setups to finally find something that worked. And once I got it, it was really good. So yeah, lots of work, good battles.
I've got you on screen at the moment, but the system won't change the name for some reason. I think it's because the race has done its thing as far as the replay is concerned, but your car is out there. That beast is looking very fast. How was it compared to Dougie's car, like on corners and braking and exits?
Look, I found, at least for me, I was faster essentially everywhere. Even in the straight line, I noticed that Doug wasn't gaining on me down the straight, even in my slip. So that was one thing I did need to work on, was the straight line speed of the Audi, as it's just not the greatest these days. And I think I nailed it there. So it was a fun choice to try and get that rear stable.
Yeah, it looked good. It did look stable. There was, I think, the only really bit that I saw a couple of guys really struggling was the red hot dog coming out the back end of the just before the stadiums. Right hander coming up to the stadiums, the second right hander I should say, coming to the stadiums. Saw a few guys flick over that hot dog and got a bit messy, but the rest of the track looked fairly simple. The cars were handling the apexes pretty easily and bouncing off them and over them.
Yeah, no, definitely. There was a couple of times in practice. Is it turn 3 there, just after the first hairpin? If you hit that, not even like the curb, but the inside of the curb, just that one little bit wrong, you're sent straight into the wall. So it's very interesting out there.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see where we're at next week because your title fight is in a really good position at the moment.
We are at
Um,
Indianapolis.
what was that? Sorry,
We are at Indianapolis.
we're at Indianapolis. Oh, so that's gonna be fun. What's your thoughts on Indianapolis?
Um, Love the track. Wish we did one of the other iterations though, but this has been a struggle with the Audi once again. Doing all the top split open lobbies and that, and it's just Mustang and Ferrari Cup. So it's been interesting.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But you know what? It's going to keep getting interesting, and this series is going to get better and better and better as we develop it. It usually takes us about 2 or 3 seasons to really get our season up to speed and get the momentum going. And we've seen that with the GR86s, the SFLs, and the V8s. I mean, the V8s has been our mainstay for the day dot when we open the doors. I still love to get Porsches back at some point because that was our second bread and butter. But mate, crack a bit of work out there. Mr. Keane has already put the sponsors out there, but give him out a shout out, mate. This is what it's all about: getting the sponsors some airtime. Who helps Mr. James Solani get on track and the team SLM Motorsport?
We've got Sud Speed, we've got the IVD Vinyl Co, and we've also got the SLM painting as well. So shout out to all of those. And I also must say, I do love me a salami and cheese sandwich, mate. They're great.
You know how many seasons it took me to slip that one in, mate?
Love it. Always love it.
I love it. I got to throw my faux pas in when I can. I'm a big salami lover myself, mate. So you're right up there with me, mate. I'm a wog through and through, and do love my processed meats. That's for sure. But Mr. Solani,
100%.
cracking effort, mate. Your driving is been amazing. Keep up the good work and keep SLM proud, mate. And good luck for the rest of the season, mate.
Cheers. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Excellent, mate. Well, ladies and gents, that brings it to a close. First test run of the Sunday night, the guinea pigs for us. I've got a bit of work to do, obviously, and work out this audio bug that we've got. And hopefully it wasn't too hard on your ears. But thank you very much for your support, for coming out and joining me for a Sunday night. If you're a fan of the sim racing community, not just SRW, please support not just our series, but all the series that are out there. You know, it's a niche thing out there that's growing like crazy in Australia. But you know, get out there and support the people that support us, which means the Sud Speeds, the IVD vinyl, and the sim and the SLM painting. You know, not just the sponsors that SRW has. SRW sponsors that keep the doors open are Shannon's Insurance, who've come back on board and supporting us as well. Shun Sceneries for all their help that they've been giving us in the back end. If you're into the flight simulator world and looking after some renderings that you're after, reach out to the lads. A big shout out to the Grim Industries. Father's Day's coming up, and definitely get in there. Yeah, I've turned the audio off for the rooms. If you're out there supporting all of the things that Grim Industry does, they're doing some spectacular work. So get on top of it and support them as well. A big thank you out to the legends that are Warren Brown Tools. Thank you very much for them for supporting us and keeping the doors open. It's been spectacular being involved with them as a partner. If you're out there and you are buying some Father's Day presents, reach out to them. They've got a 10% discount at the moment. And tell them, you know, Steve sent you, SRW, you saw it, that's where you saw it. It'll definitely give them a buzz. It's on warrenbrowntools.com.au, so reach out to them. Thank you, everyone, for your support, and thank you to all the viewers and especially all the drivers as well. So good night, and that's it for me. If you are an Arsenal fan like I am, in 40, in half an hour, we're playing the Charity Shield up against Manchester City. So get yourself in front of your stand TV and relax and unwind and watch it. But we'll be back here on Tuesday night with the V8 Supercars at 8 p.m, followed by Wednesday night with the Super Formula Lights. Then Thursday back here again with the GR86s. And then next Sunday is round 3 of the Warren and Brown SRW GT3 challenge that you've been watching tonight. Thank you for your support. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and we'll be out there and having some fun again soon. And hope you had some fun, and I look forward to entertaining you again soon. So thank you very much, and good night from me.